Hello children, good morning. Today we will revise chapter chemical reaction and changes. Chemical reaction, or you can say chemical changes and reaction. Right? If we talk about chemical reaction is a type of chemical change. It is a type of chemical change. Means reactant undergo change to form new product in the form of product. When reactant undergoes change to form new product in the form of product, okay, it is said to be chemical reaction or chemical change, right? One more term is related to this chemical equation. So when we represent this chemical reaction or chemical change in terms of symbol and formula, it is said to be chemical equation. Okay? Chemical equation is symbolic representation of a chemical reaction. Okay? So when we represent chemical equation with the help of symbol of an element and formula of molecular compound, it is said to be chemical equation. Right? Now come at characteristic or indication for a chemical reaction. Characteristic property of a chemical reaction. Characteristic of a chemical reaction. Characteristics of a chemical reaction. Okay. So a chemical reaction is accompanied by external indication or characteristic. Okay. A chemical reaction takes place with the help of some external characteristics, or you can say indication. Okay. These characteristics or indications are change in color. Number one. Number two is evolution of gas. Right? Third one is formation of precipitate. PPT means precipitate. Fourth one is evolution or absorption of heat. You can say energy change or evolution of heat or absorption of heat. Evolution of heat or absorption of heat. Right? These are the some characteristic property of chemical reaction. I mean, chemical reaction takes place with the help of following characteristic property. Right? Some chemical reaction takes place with the help of change in color. Some chemical reaction takes place with evolution of gas. Some chemical reaction takes place with the formation of precipitate. And some chemical reaction involve evolution of heat energy or absorption of heat energy. Okay? See, change in color. For example, copper carbonate. It is a green color substance. When you heat it, it forms copper oxide plus CO2 gas. Right? Copper carbonate is a green color substance, but when you heated it strongly, it is a green color substance. You heated strongly this particular substance, it forms a black color substance plus CO2 gas. So you can see here how change in color is taking place. So this chemical reaction will be characterized by change in color. Many red lead oxide Pb3O4, when it is heated, it forms PbO plus oxygen gas. PbO plus oxygen gas. This chemical reaction is also characterized by change in color. Red color substance forms yellow color substance. Right? Second is evolution of gas. Chemical reaction takes place with evolution of gas. When zinc granules are treated with dilute sulfuric acid, it forms zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. This chemical reaction is being characterized by evolution of gas, evolution of hydrogen gas. Right? KNO3, when it is heated strongly, it forms KNO2 plus evolution of oxygen gas. So, some chemical reactions are characterized by evolution of gas, as example I have given you one. Some chemical reactions are characterized by formation of insoluble substance, that is precipitate. For example, when copper sulfate undergo treatment with solution of sodium hydroxide, it forms copper second hydroxide plus sodium sulfate. This chemical reaction is characterized by formation of precipitate, copper second hydroxide. One more example we can see. When ferrous sulfate solution is treated with sodium hydroxide solution, it forms FeOH whole twice plus Na2SO4. This chemical reaction is also characterized by the formation of iron second hydroxide. Right? I hope you people are understanding. It is a dirty green color precipitate and this one is pale blue color precipitate. Right? Some chemical reactions are also characterized by evolution of gas, evolution of energy, heat energy, or absorption of heat energy, or absorption of heat energy. Means in some chemical reaction energy is absorbed and in some chemical reaction energy is released. For example, thermal decomposition type of chemical reaction. Thermal decomposition type of a chemical reaction. Okay, such kind of chemical reaction required heat energy. Heat energy we have to give to decompose the reactant. For example, calcium carbonate, when it is heated, it forms calcium oxide plus CO2 gas. Calcium carbonate's thermal decomposition. Heat is required, means absorption of heat energy took place here. Absorption of heat energy. Right? And some chemical reactions, for another example we can see, when sodium nitrate NaNO3 is heated, it forms NaNO2 plus O2. This reaction also absorbed energy to form sodium nitrite and oxygen gas. Oxygen gas. Right? And some chemical reactions are exothermic in nature as well. It means takes place by the evolution of gas. For example, N2 plus 3S2 gives out 2NH3. This chemical reaction is a type of exothermic reaction. Means takes place by the evolution of heat energy. Right? So I hope you people understood the characteristic property of a chemical reaction. Okay, now come at types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. Chemical reactions are of following type. First is combination reaction. Combination reaction or synthesis reaction. Synthesis reaction. Second one is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Third one is double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. This topic we have already discussed. We are doing revision here. Decomposition reaction. Redox reaction. and chemical reaction based on energy change. Energy change. Following chemical reaction we have already discussed. So briefly again I will tell so that you can revise in your mind. Combination reaction or synthesis reaction. It is a type of A plus B gives out AB type of reaction. Means when two substances combine together to form a single substance, such kind of chemical reaction is known as combination reaction. A plus B gives out AB type of chemical reaction. Just before I have given the example, N2 plus 3H2 gives out 2NH3. It is a type of combination or synthesis reaction. Okay, C plus O2 gives out CO2. Means A plus B gives out AB type of reaction. Synthesis reaction. Right? H2 plus Cl2 gives out 2HCl. A plus B gives out AB type of reaction. So it is a synthesis or combination reaction. I hope you people understood. Right? Second one is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. When highly reactive metal, okay, displaces least reactive metal on the basis of metal's reactivity series, such kind of chemical reaction is known as displacement reaction. So when on the basis of metal's reactivity series, a highly reactive element displaces less reactive element from their aqueous solution, such kind of reaction is known as displacement reaction. For example, zinc granules treated with dilute HCl. If we talk about the position of zinc and hydrogen in metals reactivity series, right? Zinc is at the top side while hydrogen is below to zinc. It means zinc can replace, due to the high reactivity, zinc can replace hydrogen and take the place of hydrogen to form ZnCl2 and hydrogen gas is released. So such kind of reaction is known as displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Fe plus HCl dilute gives out FeCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Iron is more reactive as compared to hydrogen. So it will displace a hydrogen to form FeCl2 and hydrogen gas will release. So such kind of chemical reaction are known as displacement reaction. Now come at double displacement reaction. It is a type of chemical reaction in which mutual exchange of radicals takes place. Mutual exchange of radical take place. When mutual exchange of radicals takes place in a chemical reaction, it is known as double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Okay. For example, AB undergo reaction with CD. Right? AB undergo reaction with CD to form product. Here, these reactants are ionic compound in the form of solution. In the form of solution. Okay. You can see here plus minus, plus and minus. We all know in ionic compound, positively charged species is on left hand side and negatively charged species on right hand side. In the same manner, I have written here these two reactants. Okay. Now here, because it is a type of double decomposition reaction, we are going to understand double displacement reaction. So here mutual exchange of radical will take place. Means this A plus will take place here. Right? And this C plus will come here. Right? So means one positively charged species will take the place of other positively charged species and vice versa. Right? So your product will be CB, because positively charged species written on left hand side, CB plus, another will be AD, right? Such kind of reaction is known as double displacement reaction. For example, reaction of copper sulfate with sodium hydroxide, NaOH, right? Let us split these reactant because they are ionic compound. It means they consist of positive and negative radical. So 2 plus and 2 minus, plus and minus. As I have given the common example, in the same manner mutual exchange of radical will take place. Mean this positively charged species will replace this positively charged species and will take the place of this one. So here product will be CuOH whole twice plus. Another is Na plus will take the place of Cu2 plus. Because to satisfy the valency, 2 minus here, we have to take 2 sodium hydroxide. So product will be Na2SO4. See how mutual exchange of radical took place to form product. Right? Clear? Decomposition. Actually, if you talk about classification of this double displacement reaction, it includes precipitation and neutralization. One more is known as titration. Okay, this thing I have already told you all. Just hint I am giving you all. Okay, further double displacement reaction can be classified into precipitation and neutralization type of chemical reaction. Right? Next one is decomposition, redox reaction, and reaction on the basis of energy change. I will include these reactions in the next video. So thank you. I hope you people revised well. Good.